guys, Timmy the Runner Chef here, and today I'm doing a review. The way I'm going to score my reviews is based on mileage. The best score being a marathon, 26.2 miles, which I'm shooting for in just a little less than 3 weeks. So let's get this review going. Today I want to review an app called Zombies Run. This app is a really cool running app, and I'll tell you a little bit about the scoring and the categories as I go along with this review. Basically, if you don't know anything about this app, it's an app that kind of helps you forget about running a little bit and makes running a little more interesting. Basically, this app is staged in a post-apocalypse world, and your job as Runner 5 is to go on runs and collect supplies, help collect people at some points, distract zombies away from Able Township, which is your camp that's set up. And that's kind of basically how the whole story goes along. They're into 3 seasons now. I'm only 6 episodes into the first season, so I'm not really sure about the storyline. I just know that so far it's kind of interesting. So the first category I'd like to score on is design. The overall design of this app is kind of good. Storyline is great so far, and just the whole idea behind this app is good. Visually, the design isn't great. I would like to see it a little bit better, especially for the price, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So for design, I would score this 4 miles out of 6. Falls a little short appearance-wise. The idea behind this is great though. Next, I'd like to talk about the function of this app. It's based off of your GPS, and it doesn't work great. I have, at certain points throughout this game, you will get chased by a zombie, at which point you should run faster so that you don't get caught by the zombie. So I've tested this a couple of different ways. I have stopped running altogether and just walked to see if I would get caught by a zombie, and surprisingly enough, I didn't. I have also ran really fast, and a couple of those times I did get caught by a zombie. So it's not really tracking my speed as well as I'd like for it to. Also, there's points where it will tell you to turn and go a different direction. And I never have turned at that point. I've been on a straight road where I just keep running, and nothing ever happened because of that. So the GPS of this kind of falls a little short. The function, I also give this a 4 out of a 6. Overall, it functions, and it's really user-friendly. It's really easy to download and just immediately put your headphones in and you can start running. Some of the features of this game, you can go on supply runs that are separate from the actual storyline. You can also do things called air jobs, where the GPS works a little bit better. You can pick an actual place you'd like to run to, and when you get there, you get rewarded with things. As you go throughout this game, you will pick up things along the run. After the game, you can go in and you can put these things into your camp and into Able Township, which makes your town better. This is how you level up in the game. So far, I've not been that interested in doing this part. I kind of just like to go run, and I don't really like the gaming side. I'm not a big gamer, I'm a runner. So this could go either way. There's some people out there who love gaming and they would really love this side of this app. I love running. The game just makes it a little more interesting. And the features, I'd give it another 4 out of 6. Price-wise, this game used to be $8, which I would have never paid for it. Now it's down to $3.99, which is a little more reasonable. but I wish it was kind of designed a little better for that price. I would recommend paying that $4 to go out and run however far you want to run and play a game while doing it. I think is definitely worth it, and I think that the limit of this game is so high and it could be such a great thing that having it already at $4 would be a great idea. So for price, I'd still give it a 5 out of 6, especially since they came down from $8 to $4. But I'd like to see it probably around $2. I think that's more worth it at that point. And in running, there's a thing called hitting the wall. This category, I would like to talk about things where I think the app has fallen short. The first one I've already mentioned is the GPS. I don't think it tracks very well, and I think it should, being a running app. The other is the music. You can sync your music to the app. Unfortunately, you can't sync it to anything like Spotify or Pandora, which I prefer to run to. You can only use the things that are on your phone at that time. So I kind of think that falls a little short. The design falls a little short. But I think just the overall improvement that they could make in this app makes it's going to knock the ball down eventually. The last category I'd like to talk about is what I call the second wind. As runners, you get to a point where you just love what you're doing and you feel great at that time. This app gets a 2 out of a 2.2, which brings a total of 19 out of a 26.2. This doesn't quite meet a marathon mileage distance, but it definitely crushes a half marathon, which is a really hard distance to run if you've never done it before. Overall, I really recommend this game, especially for people who love to game. If you love to game and you need a little more inspiration to run, I think this would be perfect for you. I don't think it's an app that's going to make you want to run more if you don't like to run, you don't like zombies, and you don't like games. Probably not the app for you. If you love to run and you kind of just want to make it a little more interesting, this is the perfect app for you. So check this app out, download it, it's worth the $4. Go ahead and get it now. This app's going to improve. They've done improvements already and it's just got better and better. I can't wait to see where the storyline goes. So give it a shot. Comment below, let me know what you think about it, the app, and my review, some things that you think I should talk about when I'm talking about things like apps, or shoes or clothing or armbands or anything I may decide that I'd like to review. If there's something you'd like to hear me review, let me know because I'd be happy to do that. So check back. Marathon coming up in less than 3 weeks. I'll let you know how that goes. I'm going to do some huge video promotion production thing after it gets done. So check back. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching.